Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Happy Friday to you. Happy Halloween. Not a joke. Sometimes you really need to figure out your financials. You gotta do that. You have different stages of life, right? Questnow.net. Quest is a wonderful advisory firm, business succession planning, M&A services located in Davidson, North Carolina. We got Dale Gillmore in with us. Good morning, Dale. How are you, sir?
Hey, Justin. Good to see you.
Great to see you. So we've chatted with you before. So explore, grow, change, legacy. Were you like in front of like a mirror in the bathroom one day, and then those like four pillars just kind of like came to you, or how did you like come to
bolt
this?
of lightning?
Yeah. How did Quest come to focus financially for folks on the explore, grow, change, and legacy phases?
Yeah. So, I mean, for us, it's really every client that we serve is in a different spot in their life or their transition or their career. And, you know, they're always thinking about goals. Are they short term? Are they long term? Are we building this business? Are we transitioning it? Do I have family that are going to take this thing over? Are assets multi-generational? There's so many questions that always have to be resolved with our clients. So we created a path to make sure that we meet our client where they're at. And so that was the intention of Explore. So explore with our planners, grow with our CFOs and controllers, change with our M&A advisors and experts, and achieve a legacy with our chief family officer kind of program that we have with our family, our family office type clients that are going to be multi-generational and have a lot of things going on. So.
Okay, if I go to Jimmy John's, pretty easy to say easy lettuce, right? They can just get rid of the lettuce.
That's
right.
But when you're talking about succession planning and you're saying, hey, our nephew is going to come in and have a percentage, how do you start that conversation? That seems like it's a little bit more complicated than most.
Yeah, it's not one conversation. It's not like hey, on Monday we decided and on Tuesday we executed. This is never that. There's always it's never one. There's never one solution. There's always 3 or 4 different paths and lanes, and you're always working them all. There's not to me, there's always this idea of, what's important with this business. Is this something that needs to be in the family forever? Or is this an asset in my portfolio that I need to build, grow, harvest, sell? And those are not easy questions either, so we usually, when a lot of our owners, are up to something and they're chasing and they're running and they're hard charging entrepreneurs and have all these ideas, and they just end up adding and building and stacking and building. But they don't always begin with the end in mind, so to speak. And so we kind of really try to pull out what their quest is. And sometimes we have to make it up for them until they tell us, hell no, that's not our quest. That's not it. So, it's a continuous conversation. Planning is never done. You didn't go like, do your estate plan and sign the documents and you're done. It's more like it's ever evolving. It's like, what is this business worth today? What does it need to be worth tomorrow? How can I achieve all the goals for myself, my family, my employees, my team? Because it all matters. Everybody's a little different. Every business is a little different. Every industry is a little different. Some people are make as much money as I can because I don't think this business will be worth anything later. Some people are just taking their time and building something that's bigger than themselves, and the approach is never the same. There's not a cookie cutter answer, whether it's your cousin, nephew, uncle, brother, and then dividing, making a difference between the owner. Are you an owner of a company? Are you an employee? And by the way, what's it mean to be a family member and eat Thanksgiving dinner together, yet you disagreed about some decision the company made last week? I mean, there's a lot there,
Being in this industry as long as you have now, you also speak and help lead panels and things like that. You've got one of those coming up here in Charlotte. Can you share about that event?
Yeah, next Wednesday at Carmel Country Club, the Smart Business Dealmakers Conference. I believe this is the 4th year in a row we're doing it. I don't know if the conference has been around 4 or 5 years, but 4th year for us. And yeah, we're leading a panel. It's family business, succession planning, legacy planning, and experiential sharing of a couple of our business owners. We've got one business owner that built and sold something again. We got another business owner that was second generation, continued to build, is continuing to buy and grow their practice, and and then is also thinking through their succession and family planning. So we'll exhibit sort of some of their experience on the stage, and then Gridiron Capital is another panelist, and they're a private equity family office kind of backed private equity that is building and growing, and is interesting enough. They bought Vistage, which is a peer-to-peer kind of business coaching network. Well, Vistage just bought the Smart Business Dealmakers like a week or two ago, and that conference
M&A happening all around.
So it's like I'll say an incestual party on Wednesday. So
multiple smart people that have sat down at this table and chatted with us have told us that there is a very large generational shift happening like right now.
Yep, 100%. Yep.
And does it feel that way from your business perspective?
Yeah, it feels like it's moving fast but slow all the time. But change is happening fast. I mean, it's not just technology. I mean, it's like this great wealth shift it's real. I mean, and I always feel bad for like our generation because I think we're getting skipped. It's like we got this, the 70 and 80-year-olds, and they're jumping to the 30-year-olds, right? Like that next generation might be getting skipped a little bit. Just sorry guys. But
it's that grandparent-grandchild relationship.
Right,
that's
right.
That's right. Somebody's not getting the party. But that what's really kind of cool as you see like the younger group, there's all the stereotypes of millennials or Gen Zs or whatever. I'm not getting into that, but what's really kind of neat is that age, they are already technologically savvy, mm-hmm. right? They have all these other skills, but then you see sort of I'll say the green lack of experience, but yet they have these tools, and it's going to be neat to see sort of the technological advances of these businesses with the younger people. But maybe there's going to be a lot of coaching and opportunity to coach the younger people to help them grow and build their businesses and connect the dots for whatever grandpa built or whatever. And so, yeah, I'm seeing it, you're feeling it. There's a lot of non-family members being sought to, change hands and keep these businesses in the family. There's a lot of that going on too, where it's not just sell the business. It's like, we're going to keep this in the family, but I'm going to hire a president who I think is more capable than my grandkid. Right. So it's not, it's not just hand the torch over to, a 25-year-old that has never run a business before. That's not usually the plan, but it's, it's a lot of fun, and there's ever changing. There's always a new story. There's always a new opportunity every day. And it's just, it took a minute. That silver tsunami, I think, is the generic term that they call.
I like that one.
I like that. Yeah, you're the first one to say that. Yeah.
I figure it's like Halloween. Let's get real here.
The silver tsunami. Yeah, that's great.
The silver tsunami is what they call it. But I guess there's more to come, right? I mean, it's I think there's a lot of hidden wealth that the world doesn't see for these privately held businesses. I mean, there's significant value of these businesses, but it's not on the Dow Jones. You don't see that.
Yeah.
And that's the work that our firm kind of does. We track that for our clients, and but there's a lot of hidden wealth that isn't just showing up in stocks and bonds that is yet to be harvested in some cases. So.
We're talking with Dale Gillmore of Quest, questnow.net, advisory, business succession, M&A planning. Speaking of planning, like when should like a business owner start planning, like if any of that kind of stuff?
I mean, it should be part of your fabric of you and your company and your family. To me, it shouldn't be, I'm going to start tomorrow. It should be, I'm going to start and continuously do it with the ability to change and shift as the markets change, or as the economy changes, or the interest rates go up or down, or tax opportunities shift left or right. I mean, you just need to make it part of your business. Forecasting, projections, from your strategic plan to your 3-year plan to your next year's budget, all of that stuff should happen in the business. You should be doing that with your family, and so our Explore package really is trying to figure out what your quest is and build this gap, and then figure out how do we attack the gap and make sure that those goals are really achieved the way that our clients and their families want them achieved, and go on offense instead of just play defense and all of a sudden, one day I got to do something.
That's right. Dale Gillmore, questnow.net. Whether the season for you is explore, grow, change, legacy, and you're looking for advisory, business succession, or M&A services, Quest is the option for you. And Charlotte Dealmakers Conference, November 5th, Carmel Country Club. Hope it goes well. Excited.
Yeah, man.
Great opportunity to hear real-life examples and apply it to real life.
Thanks for your help in the parking lot, Mamie, for 20 minutes.
Absolutely.